to generate the power I need to throw. And then land, three of those punches land flush, but Rodtang's a beast. Beautiful elbow from Rodtang. And one of the things going into this fight,
I was missing electrolytes today.
Not keep holding. I have to take the fight to him. Right? I have to take the fight to him because if I don't, then I'm going to be running the whole time and being shot. Now we're fighting for the clinch. See, now Olivia Costa is letting us work in the clinch. We're constantly, pummeling, going for the head. We're actually trying to work for the clinch to see if we can dominate it. Okay, we'll go back. Right here, I get rocked. When I got hit, it felt like John Batson. Right here, okay, we'll go back. Right here, I get rocked. When I got hit clean, it felt like John Dotson. John Dotson and Rockton are the only people who actually hit me so damn, like, oh my god. But right here, he gets super close. I go up, I thought he was gonna kick. I'm on one leg. I'm not off balance, but I'm on one leg. I can't really move on one leg. I come back down, I reach across my body. Look, that right hand is wide open. So good job on Rockton. Look what my hand is. Right here. My face is wide open for the right hand. Right? Bad technique by your boy. This hand is up to protect my head. Good thing that your boy's got the chin. Right here, I try to extend again. And then look that left hand, and that right hand comes right across. Right across. And that is, and that hurt. And I get rocked. Once I got rocked, I come in, I'm looking for the clinch. I reach for his body and I get it. Bring my hips in, and now I'm trying to recover here. Now I'm just trying to press the shoulder down, give it a clinch. And see, this is what I love. This is what they should do. They should allow the athletes to fight more in the clinch because it's really tight. You're fighting for the clinch. Once again, using my footwork, try to get a right hand there, but I was going sloppy by your boy. Right here, this is where I'm faint. I faint and drawn in. He keeps coming in. I say, I'm going left, left, right, right hand lane, and then I bring his face in, and I would say I'm faster than watching you getting off the beat than I would say I'm faster than watching you getting off the beat because I hit him twice before he hit me not even once here. And that right hand lands clean as well. Now I'm going in for the clinch. I block that left hand forward, right hand forward, and we're going back to the clinch. Try to throw that knee. Boom, and that is the end of the round. So the first round is really kind of chaotic, going back and forth. Right there, I feel more comfortable when I switch from southpaw to orthodox. I can land that body, right? But this is one of the things I think people have a hard time with rod is that they don't really use the footwork to negate the power because if something's going to come down and just try to run you down, you have to change the angles. You change the angles, then different things come available. When I went south, I threw that body kick. When I went orthodox, I try to move and I try to do inside nine and I try to throw my overhand right. I'll go back to southpaw, then I'll throw overhand left and right and left, and then go into clinch to protect myself. Round two. I did say it was be 11 hell, but let's take a look at the replay right here. He throws that piece combination right there, right and left, and land right there. Then I would have got that thing easy. Boom, right here. I try to give me a shootout where the person has a bigger gun, and I pay for it. Easy. Boom, right here. I try to get in a shootout, but this is me. I would have got that thing easy. Boom, right here. Be 11 hell. But let's take a look at the replay right here. He throws that two-piece combination right there, right and left, and lands right there. If this is me, I would have got that thing done easy. Boom, right here. I try to get in the shootout where the person has a bigger gun, and I pay for it. Right here, holding right perfectly, and look at the foot placement. right here. Over here, my arms perfectly. And look at the foot. Look at the foot placement right here. Look at the foot placement right here. Mine's out. I went in the outside knee. I broke this down earlier today. That's it. My hand right here. All I have to do is push on this side. And that's gonna be easy takedown in a minute. Easy takedown. Okay, I'm just using my face. And then a combination come in, look what I need. Nice knee landing my knee. He comes and I block that body shot. And then right there, I'm keeping his back. That's all I always say. Jiu-jitsu is pain. Jiu-jitsu is pain, but you got to have a form of curriculum on your feet as well so you can actually get there. Now, watch the difference here. This is what I talked about. This is when I learned. Right here is where I feel like I leveled up a whole new level in my game of MMA. Right here. So when I'm trying to get to him, when you're doing, I'm trying to get to him right now, right? But when you're going like this and you're trying to punch across distance, the guy can find your range. I'm trying to get across the range right here. I, I'm I'm trying to punch across the distance, which is it's okay, but when somebody's trying to stay away from you, you're losing seconds. You're losing seconds and reach and time. So you'll see me switch positions where I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk across distance, and I get hit a couple times. But watch the difference of the demeanor of my footwork. I go more upright. Now I'm just walking across. I'm just putting my hands on him. So from that body kick, just trying to get his hands busy. I'm just trying to walk and across this. Now, when I take this step back, I'm like, relax. Now I'm like, okay, we're just gonna slowly walk, slowly walk. And this is the difference. When the rounds were switched, I was throwing more. I was fighting down my mouthpiece and actually trying to exchange. Where he's more focused on just running the whole entire time, so he doesn't get taken down because he knows once he throws anything, it's game over. It is back. Jiu-Jitsu's game over. It is back. I'm gonna. It's game over. It is back. Jiu-Jitsu's king, boys. Now, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know a little secret here. So you gotta use every part right. Look at the athletic ability right here. I use this to keep my balance, but it's not even my balance. I'm just trying to stay on this back. I have one hook in. Once I lose this, I am able to bring all my weight down on this side where he's gonna fall down. You see that in a couple minutes. All right. So right now, I'm just trying to put my weight on it. All my weight's not even on it because some of my weight is on the cage. And here I'm looking to either go to a knee bar or just to try to find something. But once he bucked me off, so I love how people are like, oh man, you're using the cage to stay up. No, he's lucky I was using the cage because if I didn't have the cage there, this would have happened immediately. I would have taken his back like that because all my weight, when I have my hooks in like that, I'm gonna do one up for you guys. I'm right here, all my weight is like here on this base on this leg, and this right here is keeping my weight up. So once this comes off, all the weight shifts down this way, right? That's why once I launch this footing or this platform, all my weight goes this way, which at the end of it gives me his back. So hindsight, he's lucky that I used that to stay up to give him more opportunity to actually fight. Now what he should have did was he should have shake, use gravity to get my weight going off this way and him not coming with me. Right here, watch. He shakes a little bit, he shakes, boom, I come off, the weight goes down like I just told you guys. So here it's very basic. You're just doing hand fighting, trying to go across the jaw. Right here, I didn't care about getting underneath his neck. I was willing to break his jaw, right? Because you know, do you think a snake when it gets around your body, do you think a snake is trying to get around your neck? No, the snake's just trying to get around your body so it can break all your bones and swallow you. And that's what was my thought process in training here. I was so focused on just getting my arms around his neck or his jaw, and I was just going to try to break it. I'm just trying to get my hand out right now, trying to get it out. That's all I'm trying to do. Well, I already got that jaw locked in place. He's not fighting. Now he fights the top hand. So once I got there, I was like, okay, right here, I'm on his jaw, right? I told you guys once before, you can break somebody's jaw by doing this. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to break his jaw. You squeeze hard enough, you're gonna go out. Right? But once he pulls the top hand off, I just push his hand up and it gets even tighter. Boom. And this is the beautiful thing about choking somebody. I know it sounds kind of twisted, but once you start choking somebody on the jaw, blood is already being almost constricted to the brain, right? Because right now there's both my arteries are open, blood's going to my brain with no delay. But once somebody starts to press here around the jaw, which is close to your artery, the blood flow is starting to be delayed, right? Remember, it's constant flowing, but once it starts getting delayed, your brain's like, hey, something's going on. The blood's not coming up. It's not coming up. But then once you push my hand up, I still kept the same pressure on the choke. It just even got deeper, so that's why they go out even faster. Right there, I'm locking it up. Now he got it. Now it's just a matter of time before he goes to sleep, and he does. How they go. And for me, when I did this, I wasn't, at the end of the day, I'm an athlete. I have nothing but respect for all the people I fight. I want them to make as much money as possible. Here, I'm like, hey, is he okay? You good? You all right? You good, baby? You good? Come on now, wake up. And I get up and I do a little celebration for the fans, as it is a production. And then yeah, we got that one done. So that was a fun fight. I think that elevated my career so much. And right here, I was talking to Mike Chavello. He says, "You want last one round with wrong time? He couldn't." And I was like, "What the? Man, you know my skill set." Yeah, so that's all it was. But it was a good camp. Great fight. Love that fight. It's probably one of my favorites in my career, just because it's Rodson. He's an absolute beast, and I wanted to try it. So, boys, if you are new to channel, you like this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, leave a comment, helps with the algorithm. And if this one does pretty good, feedback, then I'll do another breakdown. I'll do the one I got knocked out by Adriano Moraes, because I want to make sure you guys understand I am not perfect. But I strive to be perfect, and we all can better our game somehow. So we'll see you at the next one. Right there, type transition, good. You boom, stay there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see right here. You now Gordon Rice should end up on top, and on top. Okay, boom, no takedown yet because he doesn't have control over it yet. Oh, he falls down. See right here. One, two, three. That should be two for Ryan. What's going on, boys? And welcome back to the channel. We have something different. The producer will want Dylan Dennis versus Jordan Ryan. This is back in 2017. We saw how good Dylan Dennis was when he fought Max and Bellator. Honestly, Dylan Dennis Logan Paul, if he will never use his greatest weapon, which is jiu-jitsu. But let's see him in ADCC 2017 World Championship against the King Gordon Ryan. So, if you're new to it, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm gonna do my best to break this down for people. You guys take YouTube, just watch him mixed martial arts or boxing, kickboxing, but I'm gonna break down this gap and that since Bill Davis has a good fight coming. So here we go. Okay. So it's no gi. So right now, when you're on the feet in no gi, it's basically sweeps, like quick sweeps, and a little bit of judo, but it's hard to get more of the judo. So right there, Gordon Ryan pulls guard, jumps up, tries to get it. Now, when you're in this part of jiu-jitsu, it's all about trying to control and ankle lock. When you see Gordon Ryan trying to attack himself and interweave his legs into Dylan Daniels' legs, so he can control the posture. It Dylan gets you how to go to the legs, how to do heel hook, and heel hook, toe hold, ankle slice, or anything like that. And Dylan has to spend the whole entire time trying to not make a mistake or, uh, you know, get up his back and like that. And it's the hardest thing. Once he pulls guard, it's already been submitted. So my personal opinion, when it comes to jiu-jitsu, I think the person who's on bottom, if Dylan Dan stands back up, they should have to stand back up and go back to the game of wrestling or jiu-jitsu, wrestling or judo. That's my personal opinion. But this is my personal opinion because now you have this whole thing going on right now. Now you have this whole thing where you have him waiting. He's like, stand up. I think the person on bottom, you get 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds or give you a minute to progress in this position. If you haven't progressed, get back to the feet. Yeah, so it's constantly him trying to scoot closer, trying to grab his legs, have him overextend, reach, or elevate him. But when you're at this level, it's kind of hard to. So, boom, right there. Gordon Wright goes in for the choke. Dylan Dennis sees it, grabs the guillotine. Gordon goes for his back so he can take the pressure off his neck. Now, let's see if Dylan can circle for his back and try to get his back. But now, Gordon Wright is doing a good job of controlling this hip and throwing his leg over to get Dylan Dennis closer into his guard. And sometimes it's not good to hang on to this because your post and this hand is gone. This post is gone. Where all Gordon Ryan has to do is stop him from moving, shoot his butt down towards him, lock his leg up, and bring him in, but he can elevate him. I'm sure Jonas going to let go of his head because that's where his posture is. He's controlling his posture, but his posture is up his throat because he can steer underneath him. Because now he's controlling his weight, and that's what he wants to do the whole time. So if he does that, I've never seen his fight before. But from my background, that's what I would do. Let's go. Try to drag him back down. Let's go. There. And that's what Gordon Ryan is so good at. He gets people running with him and he comes up and attacks them. Because once Gordon gets on top of you, you pretty much scoop if he goes down full guard. I don't think that should be allowed. My personal opinion. Like you should fight for the takedown, not go to your back because you get this the whole time. You have somebody trying to pass guard. I believe if it's in V, it's easy. You grab a lapel, you can pull him down, you can start grabbing the pin grip, you can start doing different things to manipulate him. So I think if you pull guard in the V, I'm okay with it because you have opportunity to control the posture. And I still think even in V, you can have 1 minute on your butt. And if I don't see any progression and you can't get him to fall down, all right, I'm going to keep you pull guard again, I'm dropping your point. That way it keeps the match more exciting. Here for people who aren't too versed with what's going on, they're like, why is he pulling guard? Okay, now he's trying to go for an ankle lock, gets him down. Now he's trying to control him by correcting with ankle lock or a heel hook. He's just trying to see. Next, he's going to try to belly down, going the spine right. He rolls to it, keep the pressure off his knee. Now, see, this is why I like Gordon. Now, he's not going to stay here and live on this leg. He doesn't stay there and live on this leg. He's going to focus on taking the back right now. If he does, he passes guard. See right there, that should have been two, right? That should be 2 points because one man was in his butt. He swept him. So he's on top now. He passed his guard, but there was no guard to begin with. So he gets 2 points, not three. That's it was just 2 points. I would have given him two. Like he's on top. Now he gets back up. Now the see Gordon Wright goes right back to his butt, where he should be forced to stay on his feet and look for the wrestlers and start wrestling with him. And now once again back to the same thing. And this is why I enjoy B better because there's more trap being set on people instead of like constantly trying to pull him down. He's constantly looking for a leg. If this was like you even grab the lapel and pull him up. Do lasso guard, do worm guard, do split guard. You can do, you know, lasso the pin grip, elevate. There's just more tools you can do. And you have two good wrestlers and two good grapplers. It's very hard to get anything because there's not as many tracks to be set on those guys. Right now, Gordon Ryan is just trying to control the posture, trying to get him to overextend. Dylan Dennis is doing a good job controlling the hip, keeping his knees out, and he's hand fighting and keeping his posture good. That's what you're seeing right here. Right, and he comes back up, and he's going once again. Remember what he did last time? You can see him scoot down in his butt. He's scooting his butt. Scooting, and go through it again. He's not going to do it. That's Gordon's too good. He's back up. He's just hand fighting. He's got his hand good. Just keep his button. He did it the first round. Now, when he does that, he's closer to Dylan, but Dylan's going to push away because he doesn't want to get Gordon Ryan his weight. What? Gordon's just trying to get close to him. Thumbs up. He runs away. Back to the center of the game. He speaks to his butt. Now it's easier for Dylan to sit down on his butt because he just puts him in his hand, control his legs, not really Gordon Ryan getting there. This is where I'm like, hey, this is where I feel for the mainstream audience. Get back to your feet. Do not pull guard. Okay, here we go. Trying to pull. He's trying to pass guard. It's good to Dylan. He's trying to pass. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get 3 points because you got to hold it. You got to pass some control. Constantly trying to pull. Constantly trying to pull. Pull him in. Trying to elevate him. And that's what I mean. Like if you had a Dion, you pretty much have a Dion, you have a rope around your neck. That's the lapel. You have the sleeves, right? You can grab the sleeves and do an umbrella grip. It's gonna be hard for you to grip it. Or you can grab the lapel. You can control that posture, and he's not screwed, but it's not gonna be easy for him just to push away every single time. It'll be easier for Gordon Ryan to stay stickier to him to be able to work something. And that's what you see this whole time is Gordon Ryan trying to pull him down, go over a leg, bring his posture, and you see Dylan Dennis pushing him the whole entire time. That's pretty much what you're seeing, like rinse repeat, rinse repeat, rinse repeat. And so one of them makes a mistake and then you get it. So it's like a battle of nutrition. And then as you get him, there's no posture. That's the first time he's going to pass it. Now he's trying to pass, but once he tries to pass, that's where Gordon Ryan opens up even more to try to get him. Yeah, using a knee shield coming up. He's always retaining his feet inside of Dylan. And now he's got that underhook to kind of elevate him. Don't get out of there. For the posture, his face out, and his spine, and knee shield, half knee shield, fixing away. Kind of speed out, he backs up again. He's speeding closer. As a pass, as a pass, as like the knee comes up. That's why I say it really simple. My first thing was like they've been at this for 6 minutes already. Trying to pass guards. Like, get back to your feet. Gordon, you can't pull guard again. You can pull guard if you choose to, but Ryan, you can't pull guard anymore. You have to stay up on your feet. I'm like, on your feet now. On your feet, you can't do nothing there. That would be mine. If I was part of ADCC, I'm like, on your feet, you can't pull guard anymore. Because obviously you can't elevate Dylan. You have 6 minutes to do it, and Dylan can pass your guard. So you're gonna start on your feet, and you guys are gonna wrestle. Dylan, you're more welcome to pull. You're more welcome to pull guard. And if Gordon Ryan to pass your guard, then perfect. The game's gonna get elevated. Obviously, Dylan doesn't have the skill to pass Gordon Ryan's guard. So it's like, hey, we've established for 6 minutes up on your feet. It's the same thing over and over for 16 times. If you might say, you can't do that, that's cheating. I'm like, well, that's how I view it. Because now, if I wasn't bringing this fight, I'm like, okay, that's it. We already know what's going to happen. Because if we go another part, still same thing, still same thing. Wait, what is this? Still the same thing. So now, after it's almost over, right? It's almost over. Now, 18 seconds left. He's finally doing something different. He's finally got the arm. Finally got the arm. Doesn't get it. Still hasn't passed guard. Still hasn't come on top yet. Now he's going to the legs. That was it. So now it's going to what? Okay, now it might be 7 deaths. So it's 5 minutes left. So Right now, let's see what happens. Gordon Wright should not be able to pull guard. He should not be able to pull guard. He should be forced to have to wrestle. My personal opinion. You see, perfect. He shoots, good. Don't pull guard. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look how much more action there is in it now. Right? Dylan gets out. It's fine. It's perfect. Get back in there. With Gordon Ryan pushing the pressure on Dylan, it forces Dylan to either have to shoot or pull guard. Right? Yeah, see how much like now there's way more things that Ryan can do. Let's put some pressure on him. Forcing there's a sweet brawl. This is how it should have been. They should have did this like 8 minutes ago. Now Gordon can wear on him, put his weight on him, force him to shoot, force the foot shoot, force the arm drag, force all this stuff. Instead of spending 8 minutes or into 8 minutes trying to pull break his off and all. Is that first in? Boom, beautiful high process there. This time it's for Costa. He shoots again. But Gordon hasn't shot yet. He has not shot, which is fine. I would have watched this and then try it. And then the rest of like, hey, falling on blues, falling on red. Because when I was in high school, I took one step back and I go, you're not back up. You back up again, I will not the point. Back up again, I'm gonna disqualify you. Like you're hit or wrestle, go wrestle. You can stop and you go in, doesn't get it, okay, boom, go right back at it again. No, see that's I'm okay with this. We're trying to get the wrestling done, but I'm shocked that Dylan has not full guard yet because I think he knows that Ryan will probably pass his guard. He can toss it. I find that thing. I find he's good. Now he's just got to finish that takedown. He's got to finish it. Finish that takedown. Finish that takedown. Gordon Ramsay did a good job of hand fighting right there. Dylan's got to pull that leg up and get him on one leg, one post, and he took that leg, that back leg out right there. Right transition, good. He put stay there. This is what I'm talking. This is what I want to see right here. Now Gordon Ramsay should end up on top. He's on top. Okay, boom. No takedown yet because he doesn't have control over it yet. Okay. Oh, he falls down. See right here. 1, 2, 3. That should be two for Ryan. My opinion, like he's taking it down. He shot, he defended, takes it down. Now Ryan's trying to get his hooks in. Because he gets hooks in, then he gets four. But right now they don't see it as a takedown, even though he shot, he reversed it. In wrestling, this has been it's high, comes back up, no chance whatsoever. It's gonna be giving advantage. I would have given advantage for the defense. Um, like and the advantage in jiu-jitsu is like there's no way scoring points. You get advantages for actually trying to move forward, and like you're trying to make the nice one. It takes good ass shot from like done. He's not finishing. He shoot, he doesn't finish it. He's gonna shoot, finish his shot, and not give Gordon a chance to actually do it. Gordon hasn't shot once yet. Snap that head down. Snap, 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 snap. Circle around. Good match. Both good match. So I don't know who wins. It's probably gonna come down to who's more active. Let's see who it is. But it's a great match. Like Dylan Vanis' grappling is pretty damn high. You know, obviously for 2017 took a while ago, but you know, this is where his bread and butter is. But that's a key that I don't like about Magee. What I like about Magee more than Nogi, you have more options to do something to person's posture. Then when it's Nogi, it's constantly pushing, controlling your arms, pushing, looking past, pushing. For in Nogi, I pulled guard and I pulled homeboy's lapel, and then he was trying to pass me. And I was like, hey, I can't do it. I'm like how we move and going back to my feet and read through the road. So, boys, if you like this breakdown, make sure you like subscribe. Also, hit the button to go live and leave a few listen next to it.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the stream. We have a big fight this weekend. Our boy.
What's up, everybody? I need a shirt for like live stream.
Sean Strickland, we're going to do a breakdown of Uzi Adesanya, and then we'll do a breakdown of Sean Strickland of their last fight. So, obviously, I have Uzi Adesanya winning this fight. The Sam's too good, too great, too athletic. And there hasn't been anyone
I just brushed my teeth and went to the bathroom and did some stuff.
Breakdown his last fight against Alex.
But you know. I don't like that camera angle. It's so far away.
Here we go, boys. This rivalry is so palatable and palpable and felt by everybody in this mixed martial arts arena. Mixed martial arts world.
It's like all the way over there. I don't know what to say. All right.
Israel Adesanya is in the blue. Alex Medina.
I'm watching a fight breakdown with like Israel Adesanya. And there's Alex Pereira. But we're also playing a game, so. Oh, the cardio. What's happening to the cardio? What the hell? Oh my God, I have so many injuries. Jesus. I'm watching Adesanya's fight breakdown, and we're fighting Adesanya. So that's funny. How you doing?
All right, so here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter. And obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all.
Good,
I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence in the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again.
You know, if I
Sometimes
save
getting back is harder than
$1,000
getting there the first time.
for the next 2 years,
Let's see
$1,000 a month for the next 2 years, that's going to be $22,000.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight
I
week.
can open a business, I can open a gym,
into the desired
I can do all that, man. And then that will make a ton of money. And then I can open another one. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Open up to investors. You can barely hear me? How about now? Is that better?
All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion.
Like, is it louder?
Take
Can you hear the game too?
out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy
Is the
on your A game.
is it too loud?
Just your A game's gonna get it done. You have
The
got
game?
to overachieve
Dude, I gotta like.
in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best. From the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance.
I just figured out, dude, that you can set plans, you can set goals, you can map the shit out, you know? Like, I save $1,000 for the next $1,000 a month for the next 2 years.
All right, now for the official introductions. Here
I'll have $22,000. With that $22,000, I can invest it, save it, probably save it, probably invest it and save it, but then I can open my own gym. Yes, yes, I did. I'm a nut. I know. I know it's a little late, but I started a Vanguard account and everything. Like, I invested $1,000. So, you know, that's going well. And then each month I'll have this stuff that goes into it. So, you know, I want to be able to have a house and be able to have, like, support, like, a wife, you know, that wants to, like, do what she wants to do. If she wants to work, that's great. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom, that's great. That's so true. That's so true. It is a little bit late, but I'm just glad I woke the fuck up. We'll see if he can get another emphatic finish and continue his championship legacy here. Oh no. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh my God, no way. No way. No way. Oh my God. Dude, what a knockout. Dude, that never happens in this game. But yeah, and maybe it took my girlfriend breaking up with me to realize all this shit, but I'm fucking, everything comes into it. All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer. Clarity when it's all done and the dust is settled. So this is all meant to happen. Everything's meant to happen. But declaring the winner by knockout maybe. Well, just realizing, like, dude, I gotta get on it. Like, I gotta start to save. I gotta start to do my shit. And I started to realize that, like, that mid relationship. You know what I'm saying? Mid relationship, I was like, oh, dude, I was like, oh, like, she's doing a great job. Like, you know, like, I gotta start to do me, you know? But what was me? I have no clue. Didn't even do me. Like, I was just fucking fighting. That was it. Wasn't building anything else besides that. And fighting is like a slow thing. It's not something that you just get really good at in. What? Yeah, well, I think exactly that. Yeah, she came to me and she was like so accomplished, and I was like, bro, damn, like I gotta catch up. Like, she had saved like a lot of money. She had saved like, she had like just been working a ton, and like it wasn't bad, but like she worked like for 2 years and made that amount of money. So I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do it, um, and be proud of it. I didn't realize like how important it was. So a little bit embarrassed about that, but it's not like an embarrassment thing. It's just like a wake up call. It's like dude, thankful for all of that. Very thankful for all of that because now I can go and build my empire. Now I can go and do the things I'm meant to do. You know? Yeah, exactly. I mean, wasn't a divorce for me, but like exact same thing. I can relate.
All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the
I
Reaper,
like that so
Robert
annoying.
Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were.
That's
and
true.
what type of toll it might take.
Never that BS from China.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the flying up top. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Unable to connect with the right. Whittaker's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. Huge connection on the right hand by Robert Whittaker.
That is his strike of choice, right? Robert Whittaker is a guy that wants to wear you down, get in your face, make you work and hustle, because he knows that when you're exhausted, he's feeling much better than you are.
Nice. Nicely done.
That is a damaging kick that lands. He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Whittaker swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Oh, a huge block there.
He's back in the clinch.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
The fighters separate.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done.
Oh, what am I doing?
Like that. You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle.
That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Wait, what time is it there for you?
Massive left hand.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Boom. Big jab. Oh! Oh, he's in the clinch again. He lands a big knee to the body.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up.
7 in the morning? No, 7 at night. Oh, I see. I see.
Set your opponent up. You did that beautifully.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. 30 seconds to go. Bermudez's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Damn. Good night, Loki. Good night, brother.
You see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick. And
ready to fight? Ready.
all right, round 2.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big inside kick. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Strong outside leg kick.
Big right hand. Oh, uppercut.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Whitaker. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He takes and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Robert Whitaker. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The fight is...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl. Several moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by
Excellent open shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be in.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made the
Back and Whitaker goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Robert Whitaker. Another ground and pound strike gets home, and he's able to work his way back to his feet. Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attack here tonight, and offensively, I think his approach leaving a lot to be desired.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That one landed right on the spot.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. He's very close to the finish here.
Damn. Don't know about that. That was a good fight, though.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single counter.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Nice kick.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high to the very bad.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Whittaker's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Throws that T-bend, it lands. Whittaker gets hit by another front kick. You've just got to be better than that defensively.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh my goodness. Oh! You heard him again.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Whittaker's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if Second round underway. Do you believe that this next round is underway? In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes them so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call it.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still? Do it!
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Alex made a mistake saying right in front of him. Right, he's sitting right in front of him. Is he supposed to be blind? He's sitting right in front of him all the time in street beat reaction. You never see in front of somebody like that. When it comes to that angle, look where Izzy's shoulder is. If he would have came to that angle, he would never been in the position he played.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop the contest at 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed
here. He clinches him, calls a business, take easy out, that star, submit him. Alice is going to be champion. Alice is in front of him. He got knocked out with the rear right. Daisy did a good job of making sure that Alice stayed in front of him, right, and covered up and protected himself. But Bruce was all left up, which is very. All right. What is going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a breakdown review for you. Now, we have big fights this weekend. We've already done Adesanya, which is who I'm picking for this weekend. His opposition. We're going to break down his fight. Sean Strickland kind of approached the unorthodox way, you might call it. The way he was a boxer. He has it right here. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something interesting. But it seems to work for him. But he did get knocked out by Alex, and he did beat this gentleman. But let's break down this fight. And I believe the only way he can beat Israel Adesanya is by just making it an absolute dogfight and wearing Izzy out. But I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said before, Izzy's too skilled. He's too athletic. He's too black. He's too big. But let's give this fight a breakdown. If you really want to make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell if you don't need to lie, boys. Let's give the video up. All right, let's see what we got here, boys. See, the biggest thing I see already is Sean had his hands down here. He has them down here. I'm not a big fan of it because if the gentleman throws a high kick, Sean has to move his hands from here to here.
All right, let's get in there. Let's push yourself today. Let's see what you got.
I'm pretty sure Izzy's going to throw lots of high kicks because when you fight this, the only way you're going to block that head kick is bringing his head from here to there. The only thing.
Man, your next opponent is going to be no match for you.
The jab or the cross is going to be brutal. But if anybody kicks him to the body, he's going to have to X-block. He's going to have to bring his hand up. I think him keeping his hand here is doing more. He's probably doing more than this service. You can't go elbow from here. That's awkward position. Right? You can't go from here. Right? It's not strong. So when your hands are up, you can cross, elbow, you can saute, you can X-block, body X-block. Your hands are better off being here than here. You're not boxing. That's what's happening. But that's the first thing I noticed is his hands are right here. Right here. See that more in boxing, not really in the main. Because there's way too many tools coming at you, and your hands constantly doing this. All right, let's take a look at the replay. It's not happening. And that's the thing you guys don't understand too. As human beings, we have it, our five senses. One is touch, and the thing that touches us, the thing that we reach touch is our fingertips. We can reach so much with our fingertips, and that's why when we're here, we open our hands up. Everyone was like, "Oh, we need these gloves with your hands are closed like this," and how the hell are they grapple? Right? You can't grapple. Throw a good elbow. You can have your elbows open, your hands
time
open.
to work.
My hands
Let's go.
When open, I can really get a nice little flare going. Blurry. I'm going to fast forward. You know the fight continues. More open. They're asking. There we go.
hand. Your next opponent is gonna be no match for you.
Super aggressive with this, which is going to get down to the distance. Nice play, too. That was kind of a real good jab. It's really, really fast. But once again, it's down here, right? So like that, he said it's something down by his belly. Like, over in his jab jab. By his belly, for him to throw it, you know every single time his hand gets up. Look at that. Look at the overreaction we just had. Huge overreaction. Look at that right there, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why he's having a big reaction is because his hands aren't in a position where he just makes subtle moves to block stuff. Right? If you look at a good kickboxer has his hands here, he has his feet in a good position. So jabbing here, boom, boom. He can move in that box, X to Y, right? If I get blocked, sachet, X box, body block, right? So right here, Sean's hands are like this. You're not in a very efficient way to move. That's the reaction where is he going to go to see that and take a part? It was like stick underneath the leg, and this one has to stick wherever you want. But let's huge fast.
Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dracus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see.
Flying knee edge to the head.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I think too. Very fast and being super low.
Tries the flying knee to no avail. He's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Edge of his seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Good work from the top here by du Plessis. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Close guard. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by du Plessis.
Nice strike.
Takedown defense holds up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Beautiful straight punch there by Bermudez.
Big strike land. Now,
Back to his feet. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. In 1 round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hip, keeping those knives locked and keeping them full guard. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything go. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Final seconds of round one. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dracus Duplessis. All right, that's the end of the round. Clearly a cut sustained there on his forehead, courtesy of that strike. So the cut man will have to close that up and try to prevent it from becoming an issue here as this fight moves forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise.
That's the thing that he's going to get really
all right, round two.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this foot.
Look at this.
Landed that overhand right flush. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he is...
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Because if I would have landed even more from the flush,
Duplessis gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Oh, one more to the body for good measure.
As I'm watching.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Continues to attack the man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to pay him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse. He's hurt bad.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
This is where this guy's making a mistake. He's not mixing up the field before he's trying to box ball. And he's going in and out, in and out. And I think he's
Be careful here.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Bermudez.
Beautiful transition. Now he's got good body position, yo.
Postures up now, oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. 90 seconds now to go in our second round. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Bermudez. Another ground and pound strike lands. Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight! Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
I believe this is where the fight ends, considering the time. Fast to move it, we're talking about.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Bermudez.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and that is the title that leaves the octagon with him here tonight. Another TKO victory during what has been a most impressive...
Sean also does a good job of crossing distance by walking across distance. He doesn't jump across, walks across it. Look how close he is right now. He's walking. Walking across the distance. Look how close he is right now. He's walking across that distance. So it doesn't even run off. Obviously, he actually ran a counter set. He's walking across this thing. We're going to walk across this thing. As he walks across distance, he's also not getting as much energy trying to get across distance because all he's doing is walking, which is simply moving from the way. Nice combination. Nice combination. Look at him. He's walking across the distance. Walking across it. Look at he is right now before he starts. He's right in striking range of his own that he likes to be. He's going to throw a good combination in. When he walks right across this. Boom. Good combination. This is where he can get Izzy in trouble right here. He's walking across distance and staying in front of Izzy. Now, with his stance being so tall, a good wrestler, somebody else, lower changes over to the right.
All right, you ready? I want to see good technique and form this round.
I believe. He's already dancing for a combination, and he's trying to make a better up. Actually, get a breath. Look how close look how he's walking across this. Walking across this. Another jab. Right there, everything I like is that if I was trying, I would have beat them when you on them.
That was some good work in there. Again, drillers make killers.
Nice that thing. That guy's looking for a way out. See, this is where Sean's vibe is constant pressure, getting on his opponent and forcing them to fight when they don't want to fight. When cross that distance, you walk across that distance. The combinations. They get elbow there. But see, once somebody hits Sean Strickland, he doesn't give them a chance to regather their thigh, control the distance. He smothers the distance. Let's see it right now. Let's see it right now. Just smother the distance. No. Right across that distance. Like a version of boxing at how he crosses distance. Bop, 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 bop. If I can take him across the distance, and then fighting in. Look, they got clock. When someone's to the clock, they don't want to get in anymore. When they look at the clock, they really go home and pass that little second right here. Pop. Pop. Look, right here. Only thing I don't like about that is he's staying right in front of him, but he's trying to counter it. Right there, having a great right hand. But look, the guy's running away. Walks across the distance. Look. You don't want no more walks across the distance. Look. You don't want no more. The pass guard, right on the punches. Boom. All right. So, boys, the biggest thing that Sean Strickland has going for him is that he's very good at crossing distance. He doesn't really give his opponents opportunity to regather their thoughts, recover distance, or control distance. He just walks across distance. Now, the things that he does do, which is not very applicable to mixed martial arts, talk about in the very first match, keep your hand right here. And when you do that, you have to bring your hand up right here to block for high kick. X block, which is where it protects you, so not break your hand, or if you want to block X block, the body kick. His hands have to move from here to here. And when he goes across, they have to move from here to there, right? Or when he goes to jab, you see he comes up. So where his hands are at, you can
I want to see your skills right now. Let's get in there and push.
Are here, like this. And then move from you. If my hands are here, act like this. Boom. Boom. Right? it's a very awkward, unorthodox way to fight, but different teams can make it work for themselves. So, boys, if you need to make sure you like, subscribe, hit the button on the like.
You're following directions perfectly.
Amazing fight.
Great job.
My boy Israel Adesanya beating him. I think those little goals that he has, I think Israel Adesanya is going to capitalize on it. Make a big deal to have it in his hands like that. Or can Don Strickland over pressure Israel Adesanya? Once you guys come back here, I'll give you guys my full breakdown analysis and reaction. Eugene. In 3, 2, 1. What is going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do me a favor and yourself a favor as well. Make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know when we go live. Okay, boys. Big fights this weekend. We already broken down Izzy Adesanya and Sean Strickland. Now, after watching these guys, their most recent fights, I kind of came to my analysis of who is going to win the fight. Obviously, there's no secret. I believe Izzy Adesanya is going to win the fight. The reason why, he's too skilled, he's too slick, he's too athletic, he's too good in the feet, and he hasn't given me an opportunity to doubt his skill set. And obviously, going to this fight, he is a huge favorite to win it. Obviously, look at the guys he's just beaten recently: Paulo Costa, Yoel Romero, Robert Whittaker. I mean, the list just goes on. Now, on the other side, we have Sean Strickland. Now, he has a huge mountain to climb, but does not mean he can't climb it. That is why we love to watch mixed martial arts. Or not just mixed martial arts, but any sport. To see somebody show bravery. Can they overcome the biggest challenge? Now, as I was breaking down these fights, if you guys haven't seen the breakdown, go do yourself a favor and go watch them. I broke down Izzy's fight against Alex Pereira too, and I also broke down Sean Strickland's fight against Magdalena. Now, let's start with Izzy. Izzy, is fast, quick, amazing kickboxing. If you go back and watch the fight what he did with Alex, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have first fight of all so now we're gonna look at the very first time we both have to spot. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the bell, subscribe. Also, might really video a lot. I'm gonna be jumping around because it's a very long fight, and I don't want to. I might just sit here and watch the whole fight, but I kind of know that it's in this what's going on. But you know what? Already, you know, Christianko, they're between the distance right now. They're trying to figure out that throwing out the process. Remember, Christianko is a softball. So he
okay, I want you to push today. Give it everything you got. Let's go.
Right now is he's at the end of the range and he's dancing around. Now, you don't have to dance around.
Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there.
This is one of the things we don't really see, especially when it happens for days in the UFC. Now, Grasso gets back to his good head movement. I love the head movement. It's a spinning thing, so you already know if you're going to throw spinning stuff, right? I mean, it's one of the things that is pretty much. We do two spinning things in the first move of the first round. Spinning elbow and a spinning back, right? So Grass is doing a good job staying at the edge of the distance. With the edge. Where you know the edge is right here. Right here. This is the edge of the distance. He knows, Grass knows that Alternate cannot touch her at this distance. Only with her kick. But the kids are going to have the full power in. So Stanko knows that Grasso can't touch it unless he's talking with it. Or they'll both sitting right here, waiting for whether they come close. Let's finish it.
All right. I want to see you kill it today. Just go in there and crush it.
And right now, we're just testing the distance and trying to see who can overextend.
Really impressed with your performance today. Great job.
And Graff is doing a good job of they're changing leg kicks inside. The Sable is almost a kind of like she went to the edge of the distance, waiting for her to cross it, crossing it by overextending. Graff is doing a good job of being super disciplined. When she comes back distance, she has a high guard and she's throwing hand exchanges to go over punch in the cross. And then she's also now she's southpaw. Graff goes southpaw, not orthodox. Typically she fights orthodox. She's going back and forth right now, which gives. I mentioned this about what the Izzy versus Strickland fight is that when you go back and forth, typically Izzy goes back and forth. When somebody goes back and forth, it makes you think, okay, they're in southpaw, they're in orthodox. The weapon choices become different between these two things. So now Grass will stop orthodox. You don't see stuff people do. He always stays fast. And there's nothing wrong with him.
All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight.
He came in about 1-2, nice and good. He's southpaw too. He's southpaw. So, remember, he's going back and forth from southpaw to orthodox. Right? He's in there, now he's southpaw to mirror. Mirror means you both are the same thing. One's goofy, that's not a mirror. And then both southpaw, you have a mirror now. Where Lomachenko typically fighting orthodox people makes me a bit goofy. Right? If he comes in with this beautiful 1-2, he's southpaw.
All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. This man has run roughshod through one of the deepest divisions in the UFC, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
He ain't slowing down now. He loves the ability to call himself the champ. A smile is on his face every time somebody goes, "Hey, champ, how you doing?" The guy lives for it. He lives for the adulation. He lives for the applause. He lives for the ability to stay in the spotlight. He will fight to defend his title as if his life depended on it.
Huge training camp for him. He feels like he has leveled up in a lot of disciplines of mixed martial arts. And, man, if he presents an even better version, scary proposition for the challenger. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Bermudez.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent recent memory. And given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far this guy can take it. We'll see if he can defend the belt successfully here tonight.
Spinning stuff. Ooh,
Bermudez gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
Nice move. Beautiful knees. Beautiful knees. Rover. So right there, that first round,
nice inside kick.
When you know it's a different fight. X-block.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Strickland.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. Jab is the point right now.
Throwing that jab, no good.
When she's going from southpaw to
oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Midway through round one.
That's one thing that I was thinking about.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Well, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about.
Might get the TKO here. Back to his feet. Oh, big punch to the head. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Need to stop it anyway.
This is what I believe Crescenzo is one of the best mixing artists. Because he's not like I'm doing a beautiful takedown in the late of the game. Basic takedown secures it. Trying to pass guard. In guard now. Alexis is doing a good job of an active guard. Keeping the knee shield in front. Okay. So right now, Jack is doing a good job trying to create some annoyance to keep get her head up. Now she's locking her head up, trying to put a butterfly sweep, disengage. Now she got to put her on the hip. Very active guard from Alexis Grass, and now she's gonna lock her down and try to control the posture. Good. I mean, I think she's trying to create distance, trying to get something going. So Tango's doing a good job of keeping her hips squared with Brasso, so she can't move or try to arm ball or triangle. When your hips are squared and jitsu, your body can't do nothing. But once I get an angle on my opponent, I can arm bar, I can take the back, I do so many things. Good job trying to get your face up. That's what you want to do. Get your face to the plate now. Remember, in the previous fight, Francesco does a good job on focusing on positioning before committing to anything. Committing to submission, committing to big punches. So with her being patient, she's able to pass from guard to half guard to full sizing play. But there she's not. See right now, the thing's doing a good job of just focusing on the position. Those little punches is trying to open up Grasso to do something else. But she's going for that crucifix. You get it? You got the crucifix now, right? He did that to Jessica I. The exact same thing. She held that position very good, but then she got the crucifix. That's a really good job of mustering out the energy to get out of that. Right now, she's keeping that position. Great position, very dominant position. If this was streaky, they probably stand it up. Still in that position. Roscoe's doing a good job of not really overexposing herself. She keeps going circling around. We'll see right here. Boom. If you go back real quick, ladies and gentlemen, that is an armbar right there. I tell the kids all the time, when somebody exposes the shoulder That's a full-blown armbar. But Kastango was not quick enough to get it. Look at that armbar here. That's an armbar right there, boys. Armbar C. Armbar C. Armbar C. But he's able to get back. Grabs the body lock. Boom, right here. They didn't disengage. Right? They just did. My bad. But they did disengage, but Grassler's going to watch the center of the octagon. Right? He's in the middle octagon. He still has the fingers back on the back towards the cage. Now she is she's done multiple of the best things. Orthodox. Or going back and forth. It's not even now she's back to southpaw. These are the edge of the distance. These are the edge of the distance. And so Taylor does a good job of keeping at the end of the distance too. That's why she's able to move out of the way and she doesn't really get hit. But you see her keep bouncing right there. And she's bouncing. Her senses are heightened. She's waiting. She's waiting. She's waiting. She keeps on this thing. I feel like Sotego picking another thing on now. We're gonna get into it. Yeah. Nice beautiful side again. And she gets taken down again. And see, that's the thing where I think Sotego has at one point separated herself from the rest of the girls in the division is that she has good stand up, but she also has timing and something very different than the right now. She's throwing those little punches. She hasn't really caught the right and good connection on her because she doesn't leave that position. Kind of turn the chin with her shoulder. When you turn the chin with your shoulder, you get the line fine. Right now, my spine is
Yo.
now it's gonna line up and move.
What's up, Ninja?
So here he is, the undisputed champion of the world. He won his last fight by TKO, and he'll be looking to do just that here tonight. He says he's seen some deficiencies defensively on film with the number one contender. Believes he'll find a home for that left hook here tonight. We'll see if he can continue his finishing ways in another championship setting here tonight. Just missed with that right hand.
Well, he got divorced in the past. Not now. Not like to his active wife. Is that what I call it? His present wife? His active wife. Jesus. This is 100% the end for old Sean Strickland here.
Nice positional control here. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Bermudez is back in full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Right here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done. Oh, he's got his back. Excellent ground and pound there by Bermudez. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you. It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Straight to the body by Strickland. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. All right, has the guard closed here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Strickland. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Strickland's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood. But when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here.
Second round.
Ooh, head kick lands perfect.
Oh, do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start racing that guard, or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end of the fight. It's very surprising that he's even standing upright after taking such a bad shot. Great job setting up that high kick.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Bermudez gets tattooed by that straight punch.
He's got some hands, man.
Oh, he's got hand skills for days. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. Strickland gets absolutely punished by that head kick. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Bermudez is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick through.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Strickland. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Oh, get the cut man ready. Good series of elbows there.
Oh, yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. He is tearing this guy apart with those elbows.
1.5 minutes now to go in round 2. And there's the elbow from the top by Bermudez.
In the half guard.
Oh, back to the well with the elbow. That one landed clean again. Oh, man, another strike gets through. And now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
Oh, big elbow.
Side control now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Bermudez. Oh, big elbow. Seconds winding down in round 2. Big shots landed by him now. 10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
The chamber is not really progressing in the guard. Simply, patients in the guard, they gotta work through move to the top, and then it's half fight. And then it will be the direction on the blocking. There's other direction going on. There's just punches little baby steps, and they just stay heavy.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice job to block that punch. While this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie, I don't need to see any more damage inflicted. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Strickland. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Real trouble now.
There you go. There you go.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fight.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh!
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
He knows the thing I want.
Oh, hammer fist here by Bermudez.
He passes the half guard. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, heavy shots raining down. What a fight so far. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
He has to watch the edge of the distance. He's walking the edge of the distance. He's poking away across it. Not jumping, he's poking away across it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight schedule. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
He passes the half. That was a slick transition. Oh, right to the mount.
Oh, big shots here. Well, that was a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, good block there. Bermudez dies closing up. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there.
There it is again. Look at that.
Back to the feet now. All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
Yeah, that's it. That thing's bleeding.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same here tonight. He's not putting any added pressure on himself to get the finish necessarily, but he and his corner have seen some holes on film that they believe they can exploit. We'll see if he can get another emphatic finish and continue his championship legacy here tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Bermudez gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. What a wild start to this fight.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Beautiful right hook counter. Strickland gets the single leg takedown.
Nice.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Strickland. Very active in the clinch here and lands a beautiful shot to the head.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Great kicks there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, my goodness.
Strickland gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Big elbow there lands.
That was the start to end the fight.
1 minute to go in the round. Strickland's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Oh, big elbow.
That's a beautiful kick.
How good is this? Both men going for the finish. Round 2 comes up next. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good.
Round 2 underway. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big right hand.
That one landed clean.
Nice jab there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So that cut continues to get more severe with
Bad.
Back to the jab now, no good. Great block there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, he is hoping for something.
I mean, geez Louise.
Oh, nice jab by Strickland. 3 minutes now to go round 2. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Missed with that jab attempt. Oh, That is it!
Oh my goodness!
Ready to fight? Ready?
All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent memory, and given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far this guy can take it. We'll see if he can defend the belt successfully here tonight.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Got the single collar tie. Strickland's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
Oh, big elbow.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Sean Strickland. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
Strike landed pretty cleanly there.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Strickland goes for the takedown. He misses.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Wow, vicious uppercut. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Just out of range with that strike.
Nice leg.
Right there. He knows what'll happen, but
Side leg kick lands there.
He's got that single collar tie.
Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks in.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Yes, short adjustment, yep.
So this guy is
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Is now facing him. It looks like he gets his hands out.
Changing the position.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Bermudez is right back to the full mount here. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, here, final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does...
Round two here. Bermudez gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Wow, huge head kick. Whiffs on that offer. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Good kick to the body. You gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Bermudez.
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. And I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has desires to be a long-reigning champion. A champion that held onto the belt like the great Anderson Silva did before him. This guy looks to have all the tools to be a long-reigning UFC champion.
No disrespect. If I offended you, whatever I said, I apologize. I was trying to take out or tell you back. I don't know why they were fighting or what was said and who. I'm not doing that. You like the video and place it on YouTube, I subscribe. Also, subscribe to my live, and make sure you join Dennis and comment. And we comment, I'm not too fair. It's absolutely very good. Boys, see you next time. Okay, we'll go back right here. Now, there's my new bit of lead it, and I broke it down. I would use his back kick right there, right? He showed it once, and then what did Volkanovski do? He went down and he went to X block right here. It's where you see blasting out, blasting the legs, too, and then go up to the head, blasting it. Beautiful body kick. He must have watched my break. I told you guys, the longest weapon in a whole fight. He's out. I told you guys. That kick was there all day. All day. Volkanovski has to decide. Do I eat it? Do I get out? Or do I you can't. That's the hardest thing for a smaller fighter fighting a larger guy because it's something I've done my whole entire career. So I know what the game is, right? The whole entire career. Dominic P, Adrian Morales, Tim Elliott, whatever it is. When you're fighting someone who's longer, and I know this game so well because I have to deal with it. But I know how to play it, even though I never fight guys who are longer than me. But when I do spot guys who are shorter than me, which is very rare, I try to figure they're all good. So good. If you guys go back and watch my breakdowns, I said that body kicks here all damn day. That back kick is there for all right, boys, we just got done watching Islam taking on Alex Volkanovski, and we also watched Hamzat taking on Mark Usman. Let's start with Hamzat. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen out there, I apologize that I've been destroying Hamzat's name. I got it right now, so thank you everybody for leaving a comment. They told me to get his name right, and I did. Hamzat. Congrats to Hamzat in that fight. The biggest thing that I saw with Hamzat is Hamzat does his best work when he gets right on his opponent. If you go on the pass, look at his fight with Kevin Holland. You look at the first round against Kamal Usman, he went right into him, took him down, got his back, flattened him out, did a lot of punches, almost finished the fight with the body triangle. So that first round could have been a 10-8. But then the second round, you see Hamzat change the pace. He stood on the foot a lot. He stood. You got the mini channel. The boy is the discipline each athlete that are trying to feint across that distance. Hamzat had a harder time didn't cross that distance once Kamaru Usman started to use his footwork, going jab, and the cross. I gave the second round to Usman.
And most of the guys, the #1 contender
Third round
types who have
fights,
risen
you
to
see
a title
the same
shot
thing.
have succumbed to his
Hamzat
power.
was
They
taking
think
a
they know
longer
what it
shot,
feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the
a
octagon
worse shot
and
to
they
get
just
to
can't take the
Kamaru
bump. So
Usman, which gave
we'll
Kamaru
see how
Usman
he
the
handles
opportunity
this
to
particular
defend the
challenge
shot.
here tonight. Certainly an outstanding
Once again,
grappler
I'll tell
who
you
could
guys,
pose some different
Hamzat does
challenges
his
if
best
we hit
work
the
when he
canvas.
comes
He
across
told
the
us his game
distance
plan
and just
is
jumps
to
on his
avoid the mat
opponent.
at all costs.
Shout out to Kamaru Usman for taking the fight on 10 days' notice. He looked absolutely
Cut now.
amazing with the 10-day camp. I think he was already in shape, but imagine if Kamaru Usman was in full shape fight camp and studied Hamzat. Put that with that thing. I don't want to take anything away from Hamzat. Hamzat was getting ready for another athlete who fights totally different. Where maybe they thought with pissed off that they could take him down and submit him or whatever. But Kamaru Usman looked absolutely amazing. Hamzat, where did you go from here? What's up, guys? This video is sponsored by Manscaped, one of my favorites. Now, you guys know, I'm a World Cup guy. Here's over in